Beijing Dream profiles some controversial sprinters and visits an entire village of champions readying themselves for 2008. London's Mayor Ken Livingstone visited his Beijing counterpart Wang Quishan to swap notes. London will host the 2012 Games with events scattered around a brand new Olympic park in the east of the city. Mr Livingstone is keen to track Beijing's building works as a yardstick for London's own preparations. And the courtesy inspectors have hit the streets of Beijing. Their job is to stamp out spitting, littering and bad driving to make the city an even nicer place to be by 2008. Tougher on-the-spot fines have been introduced for littering and spitting, and 1,500 bus supervisors are even making sure that people don't forget their manners during the busy rush hours on the public transport system. The first ancient Olympics featured only athletics, and many spectators still regard athletics as being at the very heart of the Games. In Beijing, competitors will vie for 47 gold medals in this discipline. Marion Jones of the United States won 5 medals in Sydney in 2000, a record number for a woman at one Olympics. However, Athens proved disappointing, 5th in the long jump and a member of the 4x100 metre relay team that missed a baton pass in the final. But worse was to come. Suggestions were made that Jones had used performance-enhancing drugs, although she has never failed a doping test. But fighting the allegations, coupled with an injury, led to an 11-month break from competition. She returned in May 2006 and won the 100 metres at a meet in the Netherlands with a time of 11.16 seconds. She's vowed to make it to Beijing in 2008. A fellow American sprinter has also been at the centre of a drug controversy. Throughout the first half of 2006, Justin Gatlin was locked in a battle with Jamaica's Asafa Powell for the men's 100-metre world record. In July of 2006, he revealed to the media that he'd failed a drug test 3 months earlier after a relay event in Kansas City. Because of an earlier suspension, the 24-year-old faced a lifetime ban. Baseball has attracted little attention in China, but an experimental league was established in 2002 with the intention of readying local talent for the Beijing Games. No one's expecting a gold medal performance in 2008, but these players may never get another chance. The IOC has decided that baseball and softball won't feature in the 2012 London Olympics. It's the first time sports have been dropped since polo was omitted in 1936. This is Sturman, a small Albanian town 75 kilometres from Tirana. And at the local school gymnasium, former weightlifting champion Leonard Tosca is preparing 29 local youngsters for Olympic gold in Beijing. A weightlifting craze has taken hold in Sturman, and locals are already calling their town the Village of Champions. The Olympic discipline features 2 types of lift: the snatch, where the barbell is lifted over the head in one flowing movement, and the clean and jerk, where the barbell is lifted to an intermediate position with the athlete squatting before standing and jerking the weight above the head. A third lift, the clean and press, was included in the Olympics until 1972, but was dropped when it became increasingly difficult to judge whether the lift was being performed correctly. This town already has 63 national records to its credit, and everyone seems prepared to do whatever it takes to get to Beijing.
We've trained at least 5 champions, and it's our aim to send more to participate in the 2008 Beijing Olympics.
For now, the athletes have only the school gym to train in, but local restaurants are offering free food as their way of making the dream come true. Weightlifting is scheduled for August 9 through to August 19, 2008, with one of the 15 gold medals to be decided every day. East Europeans have traditionally done well in this sport, but now face stiff competition